Welcome to the information session of the Faculty of Management of University of Primorska in Koper in Slovenia. As you already know, we are going to present today the programs at the master study level, so the second study level that we have. We do have three programs that are held in English, so management, economics and finance, and political science. I have with me here all the program directors from all these three programs, plus a student of ours that will be giving you a bit of an insight information about how it is to study here. And I do have a colleague here, Blaž, from the Student Affairs Office that will be presenting all the application procedures and everything that you need to know before you enter or apply for our faculty and our university. But first of all, I do have here our Vice Dean for Quality Assurance, Dr. Armand Faganel. Can you please just say hi to our candidates?
Yes. Hello, Maya. Thank you. Dear students, candidates, and all of you who are with us today, I would like to warmly welcome you in the name of the Faculty of Management, a public faculty, which is a part of University of Primorska. We are a business-oriented faculty, which covers various business and economic fields such as management, entrepreneurship, economics, foreign languages, law, human resources, finance, and more. And in addition to that, we are having also a beautiful new building by the Adriatic Sea. We want to be primarily quality, determined, and recognizable faculty. I would like to emphasize that after graduation, you will be able to work from our faculty in very different fields in banking, insurance, large, medium, or small companies. And we have also an internationally recognized FIBA accreditation, and our diploma enables employment all over Europe and more. That's not all. There are students among us who have won Olympic medals in the past, and this year we also have 2 Olympic medalists, which means that our students can be successful in other fields in addition to their studies at our faculty. So I wish you a successful meeting today and all the best. See you in October. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr. Faganel, for this introduction to our faculty. So as you heard, we do have a new building with a stunning view of the sea. So this is a nice change from the past years. But I think you are more here about to hear about the programs, not so much about our facility. So I would like to ask you, Dr. Faganel, again to present the management program. But before we do, let's just go through all the points that we will be talking about today. So we will, as I said, present the programs first. Then we will go to the study execution. So how it is to be a student at the University of Primorska, what are the schedules like, what is the quarter semestral system, and so on. Then we will be talking about the conditions, deadlines, and the procedures for application. And at the end, we will have an informal session with directors, which you will be put in, or you will go into different breakout rooms where you will be able to talk freely with the directors about the content of the programs. Okay, so this is what it is expected today from this session. Now, Dr. Faganel, if you can, please, management.
Hello again. The master program management is designed to educate experts in the area of management who will have extensive business, organizational, and managerial knowledge, enabling them to critically understand the political, the economic, cultural, social, legal, and technological environments in which organizations operate, or on national and international level, as well as to apply the knowledge and skills acquired to real-life situations. Really practically oriented business program. During the studies, you'll acquire knowledge in managing research and development and business plans in large, medium, and small organizations. You will become experts, professional managers in organizations, consultants, which will be able to resolve complex problems at all levels. Our graduates became in the past heads of departments or directorates in the public sector, and they're able to take on high-level tasks. Duration of the program is 2 years, 4 semesters, and for all other details, we'll meet later on in the breakout room.
Perfect, thank you very much. So this is one of the programs we are held in English language as well as Slovenian. Let's move on to the second one, the economics and finance program. We do have Dr. Matjaž Novak here to present it, please.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. All of the staff at the faculty, my colleagues, and especially the future students of our faculty. Well, economics and finance is one of two most, let's say, prestigious and advanced master degree programs of our faculty, which are totally internationally oriented and also conducted with the international partnership. The design of the program is more or less classical, as it is the fact for standard economics faculties in the field or at the level of the master degree, which is intermediate degree. So somehow pre-knowledge at the basics of the macroeconomics theory and the microeconomics theory, which students usually acquire during the bachelor degree, is prerequisite for enter this program. Students acquire basic, let us say, more methodological knowledge regarding the classical economics theory. It's new classical theory, Keynesian theory, post-Keynesian theory, also short insight into the development of economic theory. This is more or less first quarter of the program. And then second quarter of the program is more methodologically oriented with the econometrics, which is of course knowledge which those of you who would like to work in the international business need, not so much, to understand the deeply inside, because we are speaking about the master level, but to understand what is it about. Yeah, because all of the studies, usually the top management is running around the world, is based on some quite complicated methodological tools. Yeah, so the students acquire basic knowledge to understand it, what is behind. Yeah, and then in the second year, you have few possibilities: stay in Slovenia or go abroad. To close the degree. It's also applied oriented, because student practice is also part of this study program, and basically it's distinguished to the management program. This is much more analytical and address those students who would like to understand what economics is about, what's going on in the world with in the field of finance, in the field of macroeconomics. So this study program is designed for those of you who are interested to understand the economy globally. Yeah. But irrespective of the fact, this approach, your final, where you will find your workplace, is irrespectively whether you will work in the commercial department or in the banking department of the companies or the banking sector. So it's actually, from the employment point of view, you have all of the possibilities of that. This is for short, and of course, if I understand correctly, then when we will work separately, we can go into the details. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Novak. So as you heard, another exciting master program. And yes, as said before, at the end, we will do the breakout rooms, and you will be able to ask in details about the programs, the program directors in the breakout room. The last but not least, political science. Dr. Primož Trbenc, please.
Thank you very much. So hello, everybody. I'm especially glad to have with us, those students coming even from Indonesia, Bangladesh, Russia, and all the other parts of the world. So indeed, the first, I need to emphasize that one cannot do businesses today in the world without knowing the world. One cannot do, good economic activities without knowing international relations, without knowing international economic relations, without knowing geopolitics, without knowing continents, religions, and states. For example, without knowing that Bangladesh was formerly East Pakistan, or that Indonesia has been, in terms of demography, the largest Muslim country. So one needs to know international environment in order not to be surprised by crisis. Because many people have been surprised by this ongoing crisis in Ukraine. But if you will enroll in our program, then you will be able to understand why this crisis in Ukraine has broken out, how this has happened. Because in order to understand the world today, one needs to know that we are living in the special time, in special period of transition from unipolar international system where there was only one superpower, the United States of America, to multipolar international system in which there are more or several great powers, among them, of course, the People's Republic of China, the Russian Federation, India, and also Brazil. One also needs to understand geopolitics, because this is a combination of geography and politics or international relations. Because by knowing the suggestions of perhaps the greatest geopolitician of all time, Sir Halford Mackinder, one would understand that it should not be surprised that NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, is today positioning itself in Eastern Europe, because Sir Halford Mackinder already in 1919 emphasized that who is controlling Eastern Europe can also control the entire world. We will also teach you at our program about diplomacy, about international economic law, about religions, and so on and so forth. So let me end with one information for you, that in the United States we have this church, the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. The members of this church are making up only 2% of population. However, they have been much more influential in economic terms. Why they have been so economically influential? Because they know the word. Because every young Mormon has been obliged to go abroad and to live in foreign countries, to learn the language of those countries, and to bring cultural knowledge back into Utah, Salt Lake City. So let me also tell that this program is lasting 2 years. And then, of course, by being graduate of this program, you can be employed in diplomacy, you can be employed in media, and of course, every ambitious company needs to understand the word. If you are looking out from our faculty to port, you see those ships from Maersk and COSCO, China Ocean Shipping Company. Without knowing those supply chains and globalization, one cannot understand all this. So I warmly welcome you to our program. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sterbentz. So these were the presentations of our 3 programs held in English language. And now we are moving on to the study execution, or in small terms, how it is organized, the study programs and the study year here in Slovenia. Here with me is Alexander Nemanic, one of our students, foreign students, right? Alexander, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will help me to say more about the studying in Koper. I see also Sandra and Christina are our students, so if they want to join in the conversation, you are free to do so. Okay, so Alexander, here you go.
Thank you, Maya, for the word. Hello, my name is Alexander, as you all heard, and I'm here to basically explain to you how is studying at Faculty of Management being. So we're gonna start with our new building that everybody here told you already about. that is being located on address Izolska Vrata 2. So if you want to visit Koper, please feel free to visit also our faculty, and somebody will, of course, guide you throughout it. The studying on our faculty is using quarters. So basically we have 4 quarters in the faculty, not like 2 semesters. So you have 1 quarter or 3 weeks of classes, and after that exams or midterms, depending on the professor. Most classes for the master programs are being conducted in the afternoon hours, which means after 4 or 5, and are not that long, basically from 2 to 3 hours or less. The classes are also divided in, some of them are live, which means on the faculty, but some of them are also on Zoom. So you have an option of basically watching classes in the afternoon from home or coming to the faculty. Some of the obligations you have, besides lectures, you will have seminar works, you will write a lot of papers, some researches, and basically you will learn a lot.
Yeah, thank you very
Next,
much. So
Do you
yes,
want to add something, Maya?
what?
Would you like to add something that I haven't said or missed?
No, it was fine. It's just you said everything. So the main plus size of our organization are for sure the quarters, right, students?
Yeah, that's what us students enjoy the most.
So the quarters, as he said, lasts for 7 to 8 weeks, when you do have like 2 to 3 courses, maybe more, but for sure not like 5, 6, or 7 as usually if you would have semesters. So a smaller amount of courses, but condensed knowledge, condensed content in those 8 weeks, and then right after you have the quarter exam, when you can write those exams for those courses that you had. So this is for sure one of the plus sizes of our faculty. And as he said, yes, classes in afternoon after 4:30. So you are free to work during the day if you would like to. And as he said, during the pandemic, during the COVID times, the faculty and the university in general really adapted quickly to the new situation, and we did all the students received the Zoom license, and they have emails, they have their Microsoft 365 profiles, so they can do everything online as well. Just to clarify, it is all the programs are held live, but the professors do have some free space to do 1/3 of the contact hours online. Okay, so that's just something to clarify. Perfect. The next thing is the study experience and the opportunities that University of Primorska does offer to our students. It is in fact the university town, right, Alexander?
Yeah, basically Koper is town of one university, but many faculties. So you will get to know a lot of people here from all different cultures. At your exposure here, we have, as Maya said, tutors for me, student counselor, and student organization, all of them which you have at your disposal, or you can ask for anything. We can help you out with advices, with getting around the city and all that. For the ones that are interested in other activities, such as sport activities or life when you are not at the faculty, Maya said that you have classes after 4:30, which means in the morning you are free to work if you want. Also for the sport activities, throughout the week, all sports are organized, which means football, basketball, table tennis, so you have that as well. You can get, Maya will send you the link for the website, for the welcoming page of university. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, as he said, so you can go to welcome.upr.sc/ENA, so EN. I will give you the link just in a second in your chat, but there are also some information up there about visas, admission, about living arrangements, about all this stuff that maybe it will be helpful for you to know before when you apply to our faculty. Okay. So moving on, we came to the third and the last part, the application and the enrollment. So Blaž from the Study Affairs Office, he is the one that is in general, you do things for master students, right? For the candidates, you help them as well.
Yeah. Hi, from Student Affairs Office. My name is Blaž. I am responsible for postgraduate programs, masters and also doctoral. But today we are here mainly for our master programs. So let me say welcome to our faculty. But before that, we need to go through application and enrollment processes. So first, let me say that it is really important that you read call for enrollment that is published on our website, because there is no time today to go through every detail. So that is really a priority. You also need to have, because you enroll in English programs, you need to have corresponding certificate that your English language skills is at least B2 level, according to the Common European Reference Framework for Languages. So this is one of criteria to have, that is common for all three programs, but specific criteria is listed on our website for each program. So that is the first thing, and then another thing I wanted to emphasize is that there is also admission exam for the program Economics and Finance. That is not required for the management and politics programs. But if you don't have the right study field of study to enroll in the program, you also need to do the prerequisite exams. All the dates for the prerequisite exams are published on our website, so you can check and see when they will be. There are, I believe, 3 dates, different dates, and for each program there are different exams. So you can go there and you can see what you need to know to do those exams. So I will ask Maya if we can now go to the procedure video, and I will talk you through it. So don't forget, like I said, to read call for enrollment. And then go, you go here for application. Maya, can stop the video for a moment, please, and go. So yes, thank you. So like I said before, admission criteria you can read here, and if you go down, Maya, one slide ahead. Yes, so you need to go for application. You need to go to the, we call it EVRS, that's electronic submission application. So you click over here. Okay. And then you choose the then you go to then you click to this SE pass. But one moment, Maya, stop the video. Yes, you need to go down here because when you open the application, it will be in Slovene. So you need to go down here on the left that you change it to English. And when you do that, then everything is in English. So you won't be having any troubles applying for the program. But one more thing, be careful when you choose the program that you choose the correct one. So that you won't be having any problems later in the process. So this is basically the program. Then you log in when you set your username and password, and all the documents you need for the program you can download in the application, so you don't need anything to send. You don't to us. Everything is electronically done, so that's about it.
Yes.
So let's go, and for the last part, let's go for the most important part, that are deadlines for the enrollment, which are really, really important that you do this application before those deadlines. So for those who are EU citizens, the first enrollment deadline is August 24th, but for non-EU citizens it's August 12th. There will also be the second enrollment deadline, but only if there will be any more places after the first enrollment finishes. So this is everything from my side. So Maya.
Yes, thank you, Blaž, for this presentation. I just wanted to emphasize one more thing that was asked a lot in this year's when we were gathering the information session applicants. So you can edit and change your application in the Eversha profile until the end of the enrollment deadline. Okay, so application deadline. So you can go today to do the application. You can choose whichever program you want, and you can upload the documents right now. And then if there are some changes, or if you get the document after in June or in July, but before the end of the deadline, then you can upload it as well. So you can just re-enter your profile. You can upload the documentation, change the data that needs to be changed until the application deadline. Once the deadline is over, then you cannot change your application anymore. Right, Blaž?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So it's not a problem if you apply now and download the documents later, but everything must be done before the deadline.
Yes. So we do have a question here in chat that it's maybe appropriate to answer now. Alexandra has a bachelor degree in English, so entirely in English language, and if you will need to do the prerequisite exams prior to enrollment. So
yes, only that's only valid for the English certificate, but not because yes, it would be. It depends what prerequisite exams will be done depending on which program she will enroll.
Yes, so you should check I don't know if you are interested in management or economics and finance. You should go to the website
and check the studies in the field which don't require prerequisite
Exams, yes.
exams. Yes.
But in this case, I would suggest to you to do the application as soon as possible, so that we do get your papers as soon as possible, and we can check your check all the certificates and everything that you need.
So we
now.
can
So
invite you to the prerequisite
yes.
exams. Yes.
So yes, Christina.
What is it about with us that we are from UPFM? Do we need like exams to do or
It
additional
depends what
certificates?
program did you finish?
Well, I'm on the only program in our faculty, so
Which
Academic
faculty
bachelor.
is that?
She's our student.
Yeah, okay, then you don't need anything.
okay. So I just need to apply to the program
Yes,
and
yes, of course.
okay.
Mhm.
thanks.
Yes,
Okay.
let me read you, for example, what field of studies are required for the master in management. Let's say that they don't require a prerequisite exam, that are economics, business and administration, accounting and taxation, finance, banking and insurance, management and administration, marketing and advertising, law, personal services, travel, tourism and leisure, and transport and services. So these are the fields of study that don't require pre-require exams.
Yes. So if you do have the bachelor in English language, you will be you will
Yes.
need to do the
You will
exam.
need
Most probably, yes.
Mhm.
But don't worry about the prerequisite exams. They are here for you to get a basic knowledge of management, so that you can start normally on the October 1st your study year. Okay, so that you don't start without any basic knowledge of management and economics, but only just for you to read some articles, read some books, with some content about this subject, that you can then in October start better and with at least some knowledge. Okay, so this is the purpose of these prerequisite exams, not to scare you away or something like
Yes,
that.
no, that's not the purpose. Yes.
So don't worry. And the prerequisite exams are held at the end of June, at the end of August, and in the
Beginning of September.
beginning of September. Yeah. So
Or
all
in
the
the
dates
middle.
are
Yes.
all the dates are already up there and on the website as well. So I hope you did listen well, because now we are having a short, small quiz about these things that we were talking about. So take your phones, go to menti.com and insert the code 50866121, so that we are doing this quiz. We do have some small presents at the end for the first three that answers correctly and in time to the three questions. It's very easy, so don't be scared. Okay. I'll wait a few more seconds. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Ready? They're really not hard. Okay. Questions. Okay. How do you apply to our study programs? So there are three possibilities: on the faculty webpage, through the EVSHA portal, or via email. Let me see. Almost everyone. So yeah, through EVSHA portal. Why not on the faculty webpage? Because our faculty is just a way to get to the EVSHA portal. You can also get to EVSHA from Google. So just you type into the Google search engine, EVSHA profile or application for master study in Slovenia. It will give you the same site, so you will be able to do your application there. Okay, but you can do it also from our faculty website. It's no problem. Next one. Let's see. Which program offers 8 modules? So is it economics and finance, management and political science? I don't know if you listed them, Mr. Program Director. I don't want to know. I don't want to say which one because I don't want to do. Yeah, management does. Okay, economics and finance does not have modules, and political science has 2 modules. So international relationships and economic diplomacy. But management does have 8 of them. Do you want to read them now, Dr. Faganel?
Sure, I can do it. Those modules are management in modern society, management of industry 4.0, entrepreneurship, business in digital environment, marketing, languages in business, financial management, and human resources management.
Yes. So these are the 8 modules you are able to choose from. You're able to choose one of them in your 2nd year of study here at this program. Okay. So let's go to the last question. Okay. Where is the Faculty of Management located? This one is easy, right? This one is for sure easy. So it's Piran, Ljubljana, or Koper. These are all 3 are Slovenian cities, and we are in, no, we are not in Ljubljana. I'm sorry, we are in Koper. It's a coastal town here in Slovenia, near Italy and near Croatia. Okay, so we are in Koper. If you go on the map, you will, I don't know if you will find us because Slovenia is small, but yeah, we are there. Okay, let's see who won. You are so close. Okay, Nina, Sandra, and Ive. Nina, congratulations to you for winning this quiz for this information session. Sandra and Ive, congratulations as well. You all 3 can email me your address so I can send you a small gift from our faculty to you. Okay, just email it to pr fm-kp.si.
It is only $2,000, nothing more.
No. No, it won't. Okay, perfect. So here are some questions from the Mentimeter. So even us from the FM, I think this is regarding the certificates of English language and all the other documents for the application process. As Blaž said, you don't need it. If you did, right, Blaž? If you did the 1st level study in English language, you don't.
Yes, you don't need the certificate. Yes.
Okay. Let's move on. Do we from FM also need to do an admission exam? The admission exam for this is for economics and finance. Blaž, do you know?
Yes. The admission exam is only for the program economics and finance.
Yes, but everyone does it. But it's not
everyone.
hard.
Yes, of course. There is no exception. Everybody that enrolls in the that applies for the program needs to do the exam. Yes.
But it's not hard. It's just to see the basic knowledge from finance, economics, and a bit of English. Okay, so
maybe Professor Novak would know more about
yeah, maybe you will be able to talk to him in the breakout room about the admission exam. Okay,
yes.
Okay, perfect. I think there was an Erasmus question. I don't see it right now, but as our students at the master level, you are as well capable to go to the international mobility program via Erasmus. You have 12 months to do the mobility in the Erasmus Plus countries. Okay, so mainly around Europe, and you can do like 6 months in the 2nd year, and then you can do the 6 months of the internship at the last year when you are also doing your thesis. Okay, so that's a possibility as well, normally as it would be on your first cycle of study. Okay, before we open breakout rooms, let me just remind you that more infos are on the welcome page of the University of Primorska. I gave you the link in the chat room. Just make sure to click it and to save the site. The Students Affairs office will be, so Blaž will be here in the main session with me. If you have any other questions about this, you can stay here with us in the main session. Or you can go to the breakout rooms for management, economics and finance and political science. Each of the program directors will be in one of them, and you will be able to converse with them more in an informal way about the content of the program. After the session, when you leave this session, you will get a small survey. So please just answer some questions for us, just to get just so that we get an idea how it was this information session and what can we do better for the next time. And please make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok for more details. Another question: is it too tough to clear that exam? Okay, so there are all the content from this exam. I don't know which one you are asking now, but you should ask your program director in the program that you are in the breakout room that you are most interested in. But no, the prerequisite exams are not that hard. As I said,
in general they are not. Yes. But
yeah, in general. They're more for you to learn the basic of management before you start your master study program. Okay. If you're ready, I'm now opening the breakout room, and you can enter by yourself. Just scroll down and just click on breakout rooms and choose the breakout room you want to choose. I'll be here in the main session if you need anything. Thank you and have fun.